Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for, I actually totally forgot. This is a reading. Thank you to Cynthia, who came up with this, and I'm choking already, as always. What to learn to enjoy life more right now. So that was Cynthia's question. So we're going to be doing all signs tonight. If you're coming to this reading not live, of course, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. Please note, it takes me like a couple of minutes to get the timestamps up. So just so everybody knows, I've had people comment like right away that there aren't timestamps on the videos. The timestamps will be there. It takes me a couple of minutes to get them up. So please keep that in mind. But welcome everybody. Hello, JC, welcome. Gerard, hello. Nicole, hello. Dad, hello. Rose, hello. And everybody else that's in here, welcome. We're going to answer some questions first, and then we're going to get started. So let's get started here. Let me just let me go and figure out what is going on here. Bobby GMAC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will my finances improve? Empress, yes, definitely. So more abundance coming in for you, Bobby. So yes, no doubt about it is what I'd say to you. JC, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Really had to rest after surgery. Not yet job searching. Feel very worried things will be too slow. Really knocked out. A few cards for guidance. You have the Eight of Swords and the Star. Yeah, I feel like things will go well for you here, JC. Eight of Swords, you know, of course, is self-imposed restriction. So it basically just says do not restrict yourself in this situation. To me, what I would say, though, also, JC, is that to me the Eight of Swords can represent taking a vacation, kind of, or needing a vacation. So I feel like it's saying, you know, rest is important at this time. The Star is like getting something you wish for. It is a card that says there is hope. There will be improvement. So I feel like things will improve for you, JC. I feel like you'll be fine. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I quit my job this morning and didn't go back. Should I feel bad about it? I would say no, Nicole, in the first place. I mean, I felt like this was coming anyway, so I feel like you were just going to do this anyway, like I've been saying. And it's probably not the right place for you, so I would say basically no, I don't think this was a bad thing for you to do. Chariot is like some sort of victory. You say, how does my boss feel? Queen of Pentacles, probably like he lost some sort of resource. You know, probably feeling lost is what I would say. I don't think it's like that bad of a card, but, you know, probably feeling a loss there. He's been trying to call me. I said I'd call him later. It's like you have a choice to make here, Nicole, with the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like the choice is basically yours in this situation. But it looks good overall, Nicole. Nicole, thank you again. Really appreciate it. You say, feeling lost in life and don't know who to ask for help now that my parents are gone. I have no idea if I'm ever going to make the right choices. Well, death. The Death card, right? And Three of Wands. Three of Wands is just making a choice, right? So Three of Wands to me is a card that says just make choices. That it basically says you will not make a wrong choice. I know that sounds crazy, but you know, I feel like it's saying that you will not make any wrong choices at all, basically. So the Three of Wands to me just says, like, in all areas of your life, just take a leap. You know, it's a card of like waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be a perfect moment. It's a card of like taking a lead in your life as well. So I feel like you will make the right choices, basically. Yeah, trust your intuition. Two of Swords. I think you had this card like 3 times last night, or at least twice, right? So I feel like it's saying trust your intuition, basically, Nicole. Nicole, Kat, thank you. Pick a card for Kat. You have the Ace of Wands, Kat, so passionate new beginning or some sort of creative new beginning for you with this card. I feel like there could also be a lot of abundance coming in for you as well with this card, so I feel like you're just kind of like creating more abundance, basically, with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like it would be a good time for you to like focus on yourself as well, Kat, with that Five of Swords. Five of Swords is like a card of kind of like, it's like a card of selfishness, but to me, it's a good card of selfishness. Sometimes, to me, it can say it's like a good time to focus on your own self with these cards. Lindsay, thank you for the super chat. For this week, you have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is a really good card. I mean, could represent love coming in for you for sure. Could also just represent some sort of like, I feel like saying passionate offer coming in for you. So that could be love, could also be a job, Lindsay. To me, this is also like a really good, just like, I feel like a very good, just kind of general, like, feel good energy for you. So I like that. I'm also getting this retrograde that we have that started right now, today. You know, is in Pisces, and this could be talking about the Pisces, so I would just say follow the typical retrograde rules. Mystic Moon, thank you for the super chat. Will I have a boyfriend soon? I'm trying, but nothing. Strength, patience. So I would say yes with this card here. Justice, yeah. Not really a good answer. You know, it's kind of just says you just have to keep trying, right? So I would just keep trying with this card. But I would say yes. Patience here. Justice just says what you put in is what you'll get out. So, you know, if you keep just having faith, then I feel like things will work out. So, yes. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, how will Mercury retrograde affect me? 9 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups is the card of satisfaction and feeling really good. So I feel like you'll probably feel pretty good. And the 6 of Pentacles, maybe like a little bit slow progress if I was being super picky about the 6 of Pentacles. But overall, I feel like very positive about that 6 of Pentacles. It's a positive card. So I feel like things will just, you know, kind of go well for you. Maybe a little bit slow, but like overall, 9 of Cups is a wish. So I feel like things will go well for you. San, I answered, thank you. You say, next, Val A, thank you for the super chat. You say, Chris, will my trip at the end of March and first week of April go well? Definitely. Val, not to get too far off topic here, but I love 10s for trips in general. To me, 10s are cards of travel. To me, they are cards of, you know, like adventure and things like that. So, really good card for you. To me, this is a card of like fortune after difficulty as well, and to me this could be like a major card of like improvement and things like that. So yeah, I mean, it's, you know, a card of celebration, having a really good time. So yeah, I feel like things will go very, very well for you, is what I would say there. Bob Bud, sorry I missed that. You say, please pull some advice cards for me regarding my situation with Becca. You have the 8 of Wands, Bob, and the 8 of Cups. This would be like walking away. Really, that 8 of Cups is what I'd say to you. 8 of Wands is like a card of communication, saying there needs to be communication, but 8 of Cups is like walking away from a situation. Yeah, 6 of Swords, moving away as well. I feel like I said something similar the other night. So, overall, this could just represent like walking away from the situation. Ak, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, how will my career go? Is there any possibility of frantic love? For your career, you have the Tower card and the Knight of Wands. Don't be too afraid of the Tower, by the way, Ak. I would just say that the Tower could just represent some sort of change. The Knight of Wands could be you, is kind of like you moving towards something maybe you feel more passionate about. So if you are not feeling passionate about your career, this could be some sort of change coming in for you, basically. And oh my god, it's like the good old days again, people. Remember back in the day when I used to almost end the stream all the time because I was a dumbass and kept hitting my mouse? Well, that almost just happened again. Thank God it didn't. Ak, sorry to interrupt your reading. And you say, is there any possibility of frantic love? I don't know what you mean by frantic love necessarily, but I'd say yes, of course. I mean, I feel like there's always possibility. 3 of Pentacles, teamwork, so yeah, yes is what I'd say to you. Trivia Luna, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, am I going to move to the house I asked about yesterday? Devil Lovers, I feel like you have a choice, is what I'd say with both these cards. Weird combination to get, is what I'm going to say to you. So I feel like this is a very weird combination, but I would say yes, I feel like you could. The Devil could just represent things that need to be cleared up in the situation. But overall, Lovers, really good card, so yes. No doubt about it. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Any advice from spirit guides? 10 of Pentacles, I feel like learn as much as you possibly can. 10 of Pentacles to me is a card of like, that says there is more mysteries below the surface in something that you are doing. So to me, it's a card of like learning as much as you possibly can at this time. It's like a card of digging for treasure. Yeah, Emperor, have a plan for what you're working on. And you also say, KC Collective, for everyone here in the collective, thank you to Rose. We have the 7 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles. It's like, I feel like this is just finally seeing results. So I feel like everyone here will start to see results. I always say this, right? Not to get too preachy, as always, but, you know, to me, the retrogrades could be positive. Mercury retrograde can be a positive thing. We could see results, like, especially if we've been working on something since the last retrograde. We could be, you know, the retrograde could be bringing results in, not, you know, not pushing results away. So, you know, we kind of have to look at the retrogrades in multiple ways. I do find that retrogrades can bring in temporary results as well. But this could be a very good thing. Like, one thing I've noticed about retrogrades is it's like, sometimes, like, during retrograde, maybe we really need money. And maybe we could come up with an idea during a retrograde. Maybe the idea doesn't work after the retrograde, but like during the retrograde, we could make a bunch of money with an idea or something, like money we need. So I always tell people, don't be afraid to try things or try to work on things during these retrogrades, because again, maybe it's like a temporary solution, but sometimes it's like if you need money, or if you're like trying to find love, it's like you could find some answers. I always tell people, don't like avoid the lessons that can be learned during these retrogrades. So that's what I'd say there. But thank you, Rose. Sandrine, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, any advice from my spirit guides? Oh no, wrong person. Sorry. You say, card for this week, please. You have the Sun, the best card in the deck. So I feel like this could be happiness and celebrations coming in for you. I'm also just getting good news as well. So I feel like it's just a overall very positive week for you, Sandrine. Rose, thank you again. You say, should I keep my trip to Vegas? Vegas has loss of money, is what I would say to you. Or Caribbean, much more positive. So I would say to the Caribbean, is what I would say, with the Knight of Cups. Much more fun, much more happiness with this card, everything like that. So yeah, I would change it. Jennifer D, you have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, this could be like some sort of victory in love coming in for you, Jennifer. So I feel like there either is a victory in love, or there's just like good news coming in that leads to a celebration for you, Jennifer. I feel like you had a good reading last night as well, if I remember correctly, and this also looks really good, so definitely could be positive news. Javier, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, why did my ex call me last night and hang up? Is she just playing games with me? I feel like she could have called to make like an offer of love. Again, Mercury, not to get too preachy here, but again, Mercury retrograde, so be careful of taking exes back during retrogrades. But, definitely Hermit, like wanting to come out of Hermit mode. So she was probably just like, she probably wants to, this is like wanting to come out of the cold. And the Ace of Cups, like a love offer. So it could have been legitimate. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, just taking baby steps, okay? Definitely. The world to me says you will reach your goal. No, whether you take big steps or small steps, doesn't matter. So I would say, yes, definitely. Feel like it would be good for you, is what I would say to you. There. Bob Buds, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what's some advice for me if not Becca? You say put in the effort, and she is not communicative as I would like. You have the Page of Swords here and the Temperance card. Here's a problem with tarot, Bob, is what I'm going to say to you, is that tarot is not set in stone. I mean, I have major problems with tarot. I mean, I've talked about this openly on the channel many times. Like, people come to tarot wanting, like, definitive answers, but sometimes the cards don't answer, right? It's like, sometimes, like, we can't force the cards to answer things, and sometimes things don't make sense right now, but they might make sense, like, a month from now with tarot. That's my problem with tarot in the first place, is, like, people want definitive answers, but to me, tarot isn't a definitive answer type of thing all the time. Sometimes it's like the cards say what they have to say. So that's what I would say about that. This is saying patience, but again, what I would say to you is, I would say this is like something holding you back, really. So I would say basically move on, basically, at this point. The cards, here's my problem, Bob, is that the cards could say communicate, but the cards could be saying communicate because it could be telling you that it could be saying communicate so that she could tell you that she doesn't want to talk. You know what I mean? It's like, so that's my problem with tarot. I feel like, I want to clear this up, basically. So, I don't want to go off on some sort of rant here, but I watched a video today, and it really got me thinking about tarot in the first place. It really kind of is changing my mind about a lot of things. I wouldn't say it's changing my mind, because I've always felt this way, but it's making me want to be more specific about certain things with tarot. Because I love tarot, obviously, but at the same time, there are things where I feel like it could ruin people's lives. I feel like it could, make people make bad decisions as well. So, that's definitely something to think about, Bob. But one thing I will say is the cards, they tell us what they don't give us answers that we want. They give us the answers we need. So that's what I would say about that. I hope that makes sense. The Scale Intuition, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, are we going to be parents anytime soon? You have the 10 of Wands, 7 of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I would say yes. I mean, this would definitely represent more work needing to be put in to this situation right here. But with the 10 of Wands, 7 of Swords is like fears. Internal fears don't exist, so let go of those fears. And the Page of Pentacles could be children. So yes, like more work is what I would say to you. for sure. Dad says minnow life topic. I feel like it's a minnow pond topic. So I feel like, but I need to collect my thoughts, people, before I speak on this, for sure, because like I said, to me, I have a lot of thoughts and feelings, and my brain just creates knots in my head when I try to talk about things. So I need to organize my thoughts about it first. Susie G, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Should I help Karen come visit? Or not? I would say no. With the Ten of Swords, definitely a no card for me. Trivia Luna, you say Zhao is still around. What does he want or feel? The Fool, probably to take a leap of faith with you, but it's like he needs to do it, is what I would say. So this could be like wanting to have fun, or just being focused on fun, basically, in the relationship. So it could just be him being focused on fun. So that's that. But, all right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I will take the rest of the Super Chats at the end, of course. But we are going to get started. Tonight's reading is brought to you by Cynthia. And I don't even think she's here right now, but she's probably working or something like that. But Cynthia's idea for tonight's reading was, I already forgot, was what to learn to enjoy life more now. So it's basically, what do you need to know? Or what lessons, I think, is what she was trying to say, do you have to learn to enjoy your life more at this time? And what could that lesson be? So we're gonna try it. We're gonna look at it. We're gonna see what happens. Part of my rant from earlier is at the beginning of my readings, I want to start reminding everybody that I'm just some guy on the internet. These are just pieces of paper with pictures on them, right? So these things cannot control your life. And they can't tell you what to do or make you do anything in your life at all. So, I want to remind people that you have 100% control over your life and over all outcomes. I always say that tarot can be changed, right? Nothing I say, or nothing the cards say, is guaranteed to happen. You are in control. You are the one that has to take action. So, I want to make sure everybody realizes that and remembers it as well. I've just been getting a lot of comments, people blaming the cards, and I totally get it. It's my fault. So I'm not blaming anybody. But again, the cards can't control your life. So let's get that cleared up right away. But Aries, enough jibba jabba. As always, Aries, what do you need to do right now or what do you need to learn to enjoy life more? You have the Magician coming up first here. So I feel like for a lot of you, this says you have all the talents, gifts, skills, and abilities you need to enjoy life more. So I feel like you just have to use your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. I do feel like for some of you, this could be saying that you have a talent, gift, skill, or ability that you're not using. To me, the Magician sometimes says, like, we are not doing something. So I would pay attention to that, and I would pay attention to, like, the skills and things like that you're not using, and I feel like that could lead to more happiness. So I feel like some of you need to do that with this card here, is I would, like, pay attention, basically, to skills that you're not using, basically. For others, to me, this says you kind of create your own happiness. So I feel like it's saying you need to kind of use your powers of manifestation to, create more happiness. By the way, I didn't say it, but I'm also pulling an animal spirit card here. So to me, this is the porcupine spirit. It says time for a beginner mind. I don't really feel like that's what this card is saying for you, Aries. I feel like this card is saying that I do feel like it could be talking about opening up to people for whatever reason. So I feel like some of you need to open up more to people. But for a lot of you, what's popping into my head, really, if you want to enjoy your life more, is I feel like you are kind of making lemonade out of lemons. That's what's popping into my head. So I feel like this is talking about needing to make lemonade out of lemons that you're given. So I feel like some of you just need to do that, and I feel like that will lead to more happiness. So there you go, Aries. Thank you, Aries. Aries, I want to say one more thing on this. Not to go off on another rant here. I don't think it's saying lemonade into lemons. But I feel like it's saying you can extract more out of something that you have. So I don't think this is about, even though this reading is about being more positive and how can you bring in more enjoyment into your life, I feel like it's saying there could be a talent, gift, skill, or ability you have that could be bringing in more. This could literally be more money as well. I feel like the word extraction is popping into my head here with this card, but also I feel like there's something that you do where there could be more. And again, I could be here all night thinking about it, so I'm not going to do that, but I would just say there could be more in something that you're doing right now. So there you go, Aries. Sorry, Aries. All right. Taurus, what do you need to learn right now to enjoy life more? You have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, basically, to me, I feel like is saying for you that this could be you needing to kind of like have bigger dreams or needing to realize that you can achieve your dreams. That's pretty much all I'm getting here for you, Taurus. What did I say, Gemini? This is for Taurus. But for Taurus, I feel like this is saying that you can achieve anything. You can kind of like achieve your wildest dreams. And I feel like you need to start working towards manifesting those things into your life. So I feel like this is saying that you need to manifest your dreams, basically, and I feel like you need to live your dreams on your life. For some reason, I'm getting limitations as well, so I feel like a lot of you could be kind of like, but I feel like it's saying learn about your limitations, because I feel like you could be learning a lot from the limitations that are set on your life, or you could be learning how to overcome your limitations, and again, that could lead to more enjoyment for sure. And finally here, Taurus, you have the Lion Spirit. This says, be generous of spirit. I feel like this is saying, I feel like this is saying that you need to kind of like work. Like, I feel like I'm getting the word element is popping into my head as well, but I feel like it's saying that there is like a place in your life, or there is something that you do where you are like in your element, where you are very comfortable, where you are doing something that you like to be doing. And I feel like you need to do that. So I feel like some of you, this could be talking about like work, for example. So I feel like some of you need to either work or put in the work to do something with this card here. Or it's like maybe you used to like working on certain projects and maybe you're not working on those projects anymore. I feel like this is saying that you need to focus on your element, or where you feel like you are in your element. And I feel like that will lead to a lot more happiness for you here, Taurus. So Taurus, love it. That looks really, really good. So thank you, Taurus. All right, Gemini. Let's see what's going on for you. Gemini, you have the Judgment card. So again, we're looking at what you need to do to what you need to learn so that you can enjoy life at this time. You have the Judgment card. This is like listening to your inner calling. So I feel like some of you need to like listen to your inner voice more with this card, or your intuition. For others, I feel like you could be feeling pulled in a direction in your life, but it probably conflicts with like your beliefs on a very deep level. And so this could be like, Neptune and Pisces for you, Gemini. Basically, with Neptune and Pisces, there could be a lot of situations where it's like maybe you were brought up to go to school, for example, and learn something at college, and then you were brought up to like get a degree and then get a career. But it's like maybe you actually want to teach surfing on the beach, and so it's like there's a conflict there. That's Neptune and Pisces creating the conflict. So this is saying like you would need to move towards something that you would actually enjoy doing, not what everybody else wants you to do here, Gemini. And finally, you have the Scarab Beetle here. This says magic works through you with this card. And so I feel like for a lot of you that this could represent like kind of polishing something up. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying... to me, this is more of an action for you, Gemini. I feel like you could be needing to kind of like polish something to get it more perfect. So I feel like some of you could be like polishing up a project, or you could be like working on a deeper level on a project. You could be kind of like rounding. I feel like all the typical cliches are popping into my head for you, Gemini. So I feel like some of you could be like rounding off some corners here. It's like you're making something more smooth in your life. And I feel like that could allow you to enjoy life more. For some of you, I feel like you could be like cleaning up as well. So it's like maybe you just need to clean up a room in your house or something like that. Could make you feel a lot better with this card. So pretty simple message, Gemini, but that's what I got for you. So thank you, Gemini. All right, Cancer. Let's see what we have for you, Cancer. Cancer, as far as what you need to do to enjoy your life more at this time, you have the Hangman. So I feel like for some of you, this is about needing to gain a new perspective on something that you're dealing with in your life. So some of you are just needing to see the other side of your life in general. Again, it really doesn't surprise me, by the way, that this reading tonight is very much tied in with like Neptune and Pisces, for example, because yeah, I feel like Neptune and Pisces is here to teach us to like enjoy life more. Not really enjoy life more, but to see all sides of things. We also have Chiron and Aries as well. Chiron and Aries at the same time Chiron in Aries kind of represents more like balancing out the masculine, the healing of the masculine as well. I've heard a lot of other people, I'm not picking on anybody here, by the way, Cancer, but I've heard a lot of other people saying how, basically at this time, it's like the feminine energy is going to take over and all this other stuff. BS, right? We need both masculine and feminine energies. That's how we create balance. It's like people, I don't trust anybody who says like, oh, the feminine energy is going to take over and all this other stuff. I feel like the energies are more balancing out. Things are becoming more balanced and not so one-sided. That's really what's happening. And so I feel like for a lot of you, this is about needing to realize that it could be anything really for you, Cancer, but it could just be seeing things from a different point of view, seeing other people's points of view on just any issue in your life. Could be you needing to see another way of doing things at work, for example, as well. So some of you, I feel like this is pretty simple. I've made it way too complicated as always, Cancer, but what I would say is I feel like you just need to kind of look for other ways of doing things with this Hangman card, especially if you're not seeing success, which, again, success could definitely make your life more enjoyable. So like if at work, for example, if there is someone else who's way more successful than you, I would say like learn from that person. It will probably make you more successful. Same thing in love as well. It's like maybe you're not very successful in love, and this could say maybe there are people who are very successful in love around you, and this could say learn from those people, see their point of view, and that's what I would say to you there. Next, you have the Groundhog Spirit. This says time to let go. The Groundhog thing, I do feel like I once read that groundhogs do kind of represent a certain, as far as, animal totems are concerned, they do represent some sort of rebirth, kind of. So I feel like for some of you, this could be talking about going through some sort of rebirth, and that could bring in more enjoyment into your life here with this card. But I really am just getting rest and relaxation for you. So again, we're talking about what you need to do or what you need to learn to have more enjoyment in your life. So maybe you just need to rest and relax more, take some time for yourself. And I feel like that's what you need to do here, Cancer. But that's that, Cancer. So thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo. Let's see here, Leo. Leo, for what you need to learn right now, I feel like some of you, you have the Three of Swords, so this could be about moving on from things or things that you need to let go of. So I feel like for you to enjoy life more at this time, maybe you need to let go of certain things or let go of things that you've been holding on to for a very long period of time with this Three of Swords. For others, I feel like this is just talking about the typical health rules or following the typical health rules. So I would just say, get plenty of rest, drink plenty of water. I feel like as long as you're keeping your health in check, that will kind of lead to more enjoyment in your life. So I feel like a lot of you, there's a major focus on health there. Next, you have this card here. It's the Turkey Spirit, and this says, "Give with gratitude and grace." I do feel like just gratitude is very important with this card here, this Turkey Spirit. So I feel like being grateful for things you have will lead to more enjoyment. I do feel like abundance in general with this card. So I feel like some of you, but I feel like it's like saying you are learning how to deal with abundance. So it's like maybe I feel like this is happening before something happens. So it's like maybe you are about to step into a lot of money. But I feel like before you step into that money, it's like you are learning how to deal with a lot of money. Same thing with love as well. It's like maybe you've gone through a lot of lessons in love, but that is abundance, right? If you've gone through a ton of lessons, you have experienced abundance, which I do feel abundance here. And I feel like you could be being grateful that you went through those lessons so that you could find the thing that you really want in love. So I feel like it's talking about just the abundance of lessons that you've gone through, and I feel like that will lead to a lot of success for you just by paying attention to the lessons. So that's what I got for you, Leo. I like it. All right, Virgo. Let's see, Virgo. Virgo, what do you need to learn at this time to enjoy your life more? You have the Six of Swords. I feel like this is about moving on from moving on to calmer shores. Learning how to move on in general could lead to more enjoyment. I also just feel like leaving things in the past, letting things go, is basically what this card is saying. That's really all I'm getting here for you, Virgo. I feel like you're just letting things go, learning to let go, learning to release, and I feel like that will kind of lead to more enjoyment in your life. Next, you have the Bobcat Spirit here. This says life is a mystery. I feel like this is saying this is going to sound crazy, Virgo, but I feel like you are learning to spread out is literally what's popping into my head. I feel like some of you, have felt like you are walking like a tightrope, like you could fall off at any minute. But I feel like this is like you learning how to distribute yourself more is what's popping into my head, and I feel like that could lead to more enjoyment. It's like you feel more secure. I almost feel like you are creating your own security, or you have learned to create your own security even when things feel like you are going to like fall through the ice. I'm getting like all these things popping into my head, like tightrope, falling through the ice, things like that. It's like I feel like you've learned to spread yourself out. So it's like you're distributing your weight almost so you don't fall through something. But I feel like this is more on like an energetic level in your life, and I feel like that's going to lead to obviously a lot of benefits as well. I also feel like this is talking about needing to learn to like what is not being said in your life. I feel like I said this to you the other night. It might have been somebody else, but I think it was you. But I feel like you're like learning to hear things that aren't being said. You're learning to like read between the lines, and I feel like that will help kind of like let you enjoy life a lot more than you have in the first place. So, yeah, that's what I would say to you about this card. Pretty simple, but I feel like you're like just learning to listen, basically, and that will lead to more enjoyment. Love it. So thank you, Virgo. Libra. Libra, you have the Nine of Cups here, so what you need to learn right now to enjoy life more is satisfaction with the Nine of Cups. This would be about like being grateful, learning to be grateful for what you have right now. Even your next card is the Draft, which says, see the big picture. So again, I feel like a lot of you could be like, to enjoy life more, just seeing the big picture, kind of like being grateful for what you have at this time will lead to, a lot more enjoyment of your life with this Nine of Cups. For others, I feel like this could be needing to learn how to make a wish, like literally needing, but I feel like it's more talking about asking for things or asking people for things in general. It's like I've definitely had readings in the past where people tell me they're like mad at so-and-so about something, and they're like, will I ever get what will I ever get something from this person? I'm always like, did you ask? That's like always my first question. They always say no. I'm like, well, how can you be mad at someone if you didn't ask, right? So I feel like some of you need to ask for something here and not just like assume that somebody is going to give you something. So that's what I'd say there. Next, you have the Giraffe Spirit here, Libra. So again, I feel like this could be talking about the big picture in general. I feel like this is talking about, again, kind of like future vision. So I feel like some of you just need to kind of like, I feel like I'm getting manifestation as well. Weird messages on this card. So I feel like some of you could be just kind of like looking at the things you want to manifest in your life. And I feel like that will, of course, lead to a lot more success. So love it, Libra. Thank you, Libra. All right. Scorpio. Let's see here. Scorpio, as far as what you need to learn right now to enjoy life more, you have the Two of Pentacles, which could be multitasking. So I feel like some of you could be learning how to multitask or deal with multiple things at once. And I feel like that could be what you need to do to enjoy life more with this card. By the way, Two of Pentacles is a card of having fun. So it can literally just say you need to learn how to have fun, or you need to learn how to accept fun or go out and have fun in the first place. And that will lead to more happiness and more enjoyment in your life. Of course it will, right? Next, you have the Buffalo Spirit. This card says the abundant universe will provide. So again, this could be about trusting that the universe will provide. That could lead to more enjoyment when we just release. But I also feel like this is saying, I feel like for you, the message is popping into my head is something about things being messy in the first place. So I feel like it's talking about like a need to stop trying to perfect certain things in your life. So I feel like you need to like let go of perfection and stop trying to be perfect in certain areas of your life. I also feel like you need to realize that it's okay if things are a mistake. Like, I feel like you need to realize that it's okay if things are not perfect with this card. So I feel like some of you need to do that as well. It's funny because I was... It's funny, Scorpio, because what's popping into my head is there's this course online called Drawbox, and it's about, like, learning how to draw, obviously. And the whole point of the course is you do the whole entire course in pen, and you're not allowed to erase your mistakes. And that's what's popping into my head with this card. So I feel like some of you, it's like you need to learn to embrace the mistakes and learn from the mistakes as well. So it's about not being perfect, and that's what's really what I'm getting here. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. But love it. Thank you, Scorpio. Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on for you, Sagittarius. Thank you, everybody, for being here, by the way, tonight. Really appreciate it. Sorry, I just realized that I'm super distracted at the moment because I was smelling something that smelled like trash, and I just realized that Jake is cooking Brussels sprouts. Gross. So, sorry, everybody. The smell has been driving me crazy. for like since I started this. I'm like, what the hell is that smell? It's Brussels sprouts, people. They're disgusting. Don't eat vegetables. Vegetables are poison. But Sagittarius, you have the Six of Cups here. So I feel like for a lot of you, to have more enjoyment in your life at this time, that this could represent needing to let go of the past in a lot of ways. So I feel like some of you do need to let go of the past. The Six of Cups is a card of like nostalgia, but it is a card of also needing to kind of like let go of the past. I know a lot of people read this card as the past coming back, but that's not what it means. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this card to me represents like letting go of the past, and it can represent thinking about the past, but needing to make sure you're not getting stuck in the past. So I feel like some of you need to not get stuck in the past with this card, and needing to learn to like walk away from something from the past. I do feel like for some of you, I do feel like you could be taking something from the past that you enjoy, and you could be like upgrading it or making it new again. And if you're doing that, I feel like that could bring in a lot of enjoyment for you. Your next card is the card of Be Peace. It's the Dove card here. So I feel like for some of you to have more enjoyment in your life, you do just need to be at peace, maybe with your current situation. I feel like this is talking about cleansing as well as popping into my head. Also, weird message. But I feel like some of you could be like cleansing yourself. You could be cleansing where you live. You could be cleansing something in your life. And I feel like that would be a really good idea for you. I feel like any like things like cleansing would be a good idea for you. I'm getting very weird messages for you here as well. I'm also getting ritual as well on this card. I always tell like people, I do get a lot of questions as well about like rituals. People will ask me like, you know, should I do a new moon ritual and like all this other stuff. And I always tell people like, you know, if it means something to you, then yes, you should do it. Because to me, it's not the ritual itself that does anything for us. It's our belief that it does, right? So I feel like for a lot of you, if something means something to you, you should definitely do it, because it probably will have an effect in your life. And that's popping into my head hard right here. So I feel that for some of you. For others, I feel like this, for whatever reason as well, I feel like this could be you like wanting to communicate with someone, or someone wanting to communicate with you. So I feel like for some of you, this is like saying that either you need to communicate with someone, or they need to communicate with you. This could be in love, but it could be in any other area of your life as well. For a lot of you, I feel like it's like family. Like you could be like needing to communicate with family. I feel like that would lead to more enjoyment. So I would definitely do it. But there you go, Sagittarius. Love it. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what we have for you, Capricorn people. Capricorn, for more enjoyment in your life, you have the Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty. So there could just be more enjoyment coming in for you in the first place with this card. One of my favorite cards in the deck for sure, the Ten of Cups. For others, this could be you just needing to learn how to socialize more, deal with people. A Ten of Cups to me can represent like a lot of people, or needing to learn how to deal with people, or needing to learn how to be with people in the first place. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could just be about learning how to be with people, or learning to, you know, spend time with people, or learning how to network with people, anything like that. Anything involving socializing and people, I feel like is kind of the answer for you, Capricorn, for more enjoyment. Your next card here is the Starfish Spirit. It says open to infinite possibilities. So I do feel like you need to stay open to infinite possibilities. I feel like it's saying don't get locked down into like one way of doing things. This could be literally, but I also feel like it's saying like almost like don't be dogmatic. Don't just have like one way of seeing things. Kind of like I said to Cancer, which is your opposite sign, so that's very interesting. But I feel like this could be saying that you need to kind of like stay open to multiple opportunities. But I also feel like it's like talking about astrology as well. Maybe because it's a star, but I feel like it's saying like, you know, it's funny that I said this. I literally said this last night, that, you know, astrology, I feel like people need to be careful of allowing astrology to control their lives as well, because again, we do have free will, and you know, astrology can't control our lives. I've met so many people. I've talked about this before. I've read a ton of charts where if, you know, I were to just look at the chart and not know the person, I would say that their life was probably absolute shit, right? But they have had really awesome lives. So it's like, you know, we can't like say that things like astrology are set in stone. I've seen people go through things that are supposed to be extremely, extremely difficult, and basically nothing happens to them, and it's not very difficult. So I feel like this is just saying, you know, just be open to the possibility that your life is not set in stone, that, you know, things can turn out differently for you in different ways, but depending on, you know, the actions you take, the beliefs you have, pretty much everything. So I feel like this is a card of excitement for you, Capricorn. I feel like it's saying just be open to possibilities. But there you go. Thank you, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, for you, what you need to do to enjoy life more right now is the Seven of Swords. To me, this is like just being careful of traps. So I would avoid all traps possible. Obviously, if you were to step into some sort of trap, that would be a problem. For others, I feel like this is saying listen to communication just in general. It could be like your intuition. That's what's popping into my head. So I would definitely listen to your intuition with this card. I'm also getting like allow people to help you as well. So you could be like working on projects, or you could be working on a business, whatever it is you're working on, doesn't matter. I feel like you need to kind of like just listen to your messages, but also allow people to help you in some area of your life. Next, you have the bat spirit. This says a rebirth is assured. So some of you could be going through some sort of transition period. I feel like you do get a lot of transition cards, Aquarius. So some of you could be going through some sort of change in your life here. For others, I feel like this is saying for more enjoyment that you need to, yeah, I am getting like more people as well on this card. So I'm getting like community and things like that as well. So some of you might need to spend more time in the community, or maybe you should spend more time in the community as well. I do feel like this is talking about needing to keep it more positive as well here. So I feel like some of you just need to have like a positive state of mind. I'm also getting like Hangman. This could represent seeing things from a different point of view in your life. So some of you might need to see like other people's points of view with the bat spirit. But I feel like this is also saying that there are things that you can do that like other people can't do. So I feel like if you have some sort of skill or talent or gift or ability, same thing. I feel like you need to do it. Like I feel like there's something that you can do that nobody else can, which is very interesting. But there you go, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Pisces, let's see what's going on for you. Pisces, for you to what you need to learn to enjoy life more right now. You have the Five of Wands, needing to learn how to see your way through conflict for sure, but also needing to see your way through competition. So I feel like for some of you, this is about like facing competition, not running away from it, and learning from your competition as well. So I feel like a lot of you could be learning from your competition with the Five of Wands. For others, I feel like this could be like other people in your life. So needing to learn how to deal with other people, challenges from other people, words from other people, needing to not care basically what other people say. That will probably lead to a lot of more happiness and kind of like good things in your life. So that's that. Next, Pisces. I think you had this card the other night as well. The Elephant Spirit. Was it you, Pisces? This says learn from the past. So I do feel like some of you, I literally, with that Five of Wands, same thing. I feel like for more enjoyment in your life, this is definitely saying learn from the past, or make sure to pay attention to the past. I wouldn't be paranoid. I feel like there's like definitely a danger of kind of like believing certain things, getting locked into certain beliefs based off of the past, and that's never a good thing. But I feel like it is saying like keep your wits about you with this card here as well. I really feel like this is more saying like follow your inner guidance system, Pisces, which I feel like is the same message I said to you the other night. I feel like you probably have very strong feelings right now about things. I feel like you need to trust those feelings. You have Mercury retrograde in your sign, Pisces, at this time. To me, Mercury retrograde in your sign isn't necessarily a bad thing. It can make things, can kind of like, strengthen the retrograde or whatever. But at the same time, I feel like your thoughts overall are actually very straightforward and very like on point at this time with this card, even though it is retrograde. I feel like this is also saying like your inner guidance system itself will be working perfectly during this retrograde as well. So I feel like some of you just need to kind of like trust your inner guidance with these cards. For others, I feel like you need like same thing with that Five of Wands there as well. I feel like this could be talking about like cooling off periods in your life. So I feel like some of you could be kind of like taking time to cool off. This could literally be with people, like maybe if you get angry with people or whatever, you could be taking time to cool off instead of having some sort of emotional reaction. Or you could be taking time for yourself. But it could also be like other things as well, like finances and all this other stuff that you're dealing with. Maybe you financially, maybe you go through cycles. Maybe you're learning how to better deal with those cycles, which would probably lead to a lot more enjoyment in your life. So love it, Pisces. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. I'm actually going to use this deck. So we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So let's see what we have for everybody. And let's see here. 2 more shuffles here, everybody. We are close. I lied, because I need like one more shuffle, and then we'll be ready to go. There we go. All right. 1, 2, and 3. All right. If you pick card number 1, you have the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. I feel like this is talking about some sort of permanent change in your life, card number 1. I feel like there could be like permanent success coming in for you with this card, or just like something that lasts for a long time, like a long-lasting relationship or business or job. So I feel like it's talking about permanence. I like it. Good message. If you pick card number 2, you have the Moon and the Queen of Cups. I feel like this could be talking about some sort of change in direction of love. So I feel like some of you could be changing something in love. I do feel like this could be a good thing for you. I feel like you could be grounding something in reality with these 2 cards here. Or I feel like it's saying something needs to be grounded, especially if you're in a relationship. I'd say like if you're in a relationship that has not been made real, like if you have not met this person, or if you have not had some sort of deep commitment with this person, I feel like there needs to be a commitment made. So I feel like this is talking about bringing something into reality. Could also be an idea you have as well, card number 2. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Hermit and the World card. This could definitely represent just socializing. Some of you could be getting out into the world with these 2 cards here. So I feel like some of you could be just getting out into the world here. If you're looking for love, for example, this would be very good for dating. Maybe you are leaving hermit mode, getting out there and dating. For others, I feel like you could just be like figuring out how to reach certain goals in your life, and I feel like this could be success. So love it. So thank you everybody again. Really appreciate it. Thank you all for being here. And thank you for watching, of course. I'm going to take questions now. Of course, Super Chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. As always, like I said, I'm going to start saying, before I answer questions, I'm going to start saying this every single night. So sorry if you're going to get sick of this, but just so everybody knows, like I always say, these are, I'm just some guy on the internet. These are just pieces of paper with pictures on them. They cannot control your life. You have 100% control over your life and your outcomes. So again, the cards cannot control your life. I want everybody to realize that. And of course, the situations can change, right? The tarot can change. Everything about it can change. So just keep that in mind. But let's see where we are here. And let me see here. ALVD, you say messages for me during the retrograde. You have the Ace of Cups here. The Knight of Cups could be love coming in for you. Could also just be you being swept off your feet by an offer, like some sort of positive offer coming in for you. So I feel like things will go well for you there. CJ, hello. My friend getting laid off. Will she find a new job? Yes, definitely. Yes, Ace of Pentacles. So, CJ, thank you for the super chat, by the way. I don't think I said that. Sorry. But definitely is what I would say to you. So, I would say yes. Raymond, thank you for the super chat. Raymond, if you have a question, let me know. Winnie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say good night for bingo. I would say no with that 5 of Cups. So I would say no, if I'm being honest with you. LM, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will this opportunity actually pan out? Yes, definitely is what I'd say to you. 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles just says growth. It will grow. So yes, definitely. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Danger with all advice, self-fulfilling prophecy. Totally agree. JC, I've literally been thinking about this all day long. You have no idea. Something I've thought about a lot. But today, in particular, I've been thinking about exactly what you just said right there. So, totally agree. Rosa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Are me and Mario going to be more than friends with benefits? I would say no, if I'm being honest with you. Again, is what I'd say here. So 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, Rosa. So I'd say no, if I'm being honest. Bob Buds, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, please clarify advice for my cards. So move on from Becca. She's not communicative. I do get it's not definitive. Oh, got it. I would say, yeah, is what I would say to you. I almost feel like this is a future person, Queen of Wands. So I feel like there's like someone that will be very attractive for you. Yeah, 10 of Cups. These are like cards of dating. Even the 8 of Wands is a card of socializing, Bob. So I would say yes. I feel like it'll just open you up to more opportunity, is what I would say to you. Here I am, not trying to give advice, but definitely, Bob, is what I would say to you. JC, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say it's not just you reading, but a caring space here. Totally agree. JC, very caring. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I would say probably not this week. So I would say no. I don't think you will necessarily find someone this week. I do feel like you'll find someone soon, though. Bob Buds, much love, and pull cards for yourself. I will pull a card for myself. I have the Strength card and the Knight of Swords, needing to show something off. I probably need to show something off. I need to get moving, basically. I need to get off my ass, people, on other things. So, yes, absolutely. Makes perfect sense. Thank you, Bob. Really appreciate it. Ninja, thank you for the super chat. Cards for next work week. You have the Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Pretty straightforward week. Ace of Swords is like a very straightforward work energy, right? And the Three of Pentacles is a card of teamwork as well. So it's like you working on a team, or, you know, kind of like putting in the work on a team. So I feel like things will go very well for you, Ninja. Karen M, thank you for the super chat. You say, is there a love relationship coming? Yes, definitely. Yes. Someone you will marry is what I'd say here. So Karen, definitely. Could be an earth sign. Could be a Taurus with the Hierophant. Doesn't have to be, but I would say yes, definitely. And probably will lead to marriage. Page of Pentacles to me is someone brand spanking new. So yes, definitely. Jacqueline, hello, by the way. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for Chris Moss. Yes, he's a Pisces too. What's coming up for him and a move to Las Vegas? Wow. He has the Two of Swords, typical Pisces, Jacqueline, with the Two of Swords here. Justice, and the Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like things will go very well. Two of Swords just need to trust his intuition, you know, as always, right? It's funny because, you know, a lot of people say Pisces is the most intuitive, which Pisces is the most intuitive person. But, you know, this basically could say that he needs to trust his intuition. So that's what I would say there. Justice, just cause and effect. The energy that he puts into the situation is what he will get out of the situation. So, really good. It basically says the sky is a limit for him in Vegas. And Page of Cups, him showing up here in this situation, basically. Yeah, Eight of Cups, the King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like things will go very well. Even with the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is just like looking for a deeper meaning. So, maybe he's going on this, you know, doing this move to try to, like, find his place or something like that. But, you know, overall, very positive, Jacqueline, is what I would say to you. Sam, should I get a mattress now or wait? I feel like you could do it now. Definitely. King of Cups to me is a card of the home. It literally, to me, the way I read, has anything to do with the home at all. So, to me, it could be good for getting a bed, for example, or a new mattress. So, I would say yes, now, for sure. Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. You say, one of my new bosses is female. Oh, she seemed relaxed and fun in the interview, but I've been fooled before. What is she like as a manager? Very good. Six of Wands, fair, successful, good news. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is just an authority figure. Queen of Swords is literally a card of management to me. So just a manager is what I would say here. Yeah, Nine of Cups. I feel like she will be fine. Nine of Cups is a card of wishes, happiness. So yeah, I feel like things will go well. Tracy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will Brooke and Mario work things out? Seven of Pentacles. Yes. So, yes, I would say yes, Tracy. I think it'll take a little bit of time, but, I mean, what doesn't take time nowadays, right? So, I would say yes, for sure, is what I would say to you. And that looks pretty good. Oh, hey, by the way, is Ray Del Sol here? Ray Del Sol, I think you super chatted. Thank you, by the way, for the super chat. I totally missed it. Ray, if you are here and you did super chat, let me know down below. I will be happy to answer your question. Ash, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, why does Virgo dislike me so much? King of Swords, I feel like it's just how they are, really. I really don't think there's a good answer here for you, Ash. King of Swords to me can just be someone who's very standoffish, just in general. Not always true, definitely. King of Swords is one of my favorite cards in the deck, but in certain situations like this, it could just represent someone who's like standoffish or difficult or whatever. I feel like it's just how they are, honestly. Alexis, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, cards for me and my mom. Have not talked in months. Nine of Wands. Don't give up. Two Wands. Take the lead. I feel like you could talk to her if you wanted to. You know, to me, this would say take the lead. Nine of Wands is like, you know, says don't give up on the situation. So I feel like things could go well for you here. Two Wands is a really good card. So It is a card of like needing to be bold and needing to go for it. But yeah, I would say yes. I feel like things could go well for you here. Hope, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will we reconcile? I would say no, if I'm being honest with you here, Hope. 4 cups is like no action. Basically, it's like a card of apathy or nothing happening in a situation. The death card is death, so a transformation. So I'd say no, if I'm being honest with you here. So that's that. Ash, yeah, I wish there was. Trust me, with those cards. All right, I think I'm all caught up here, unless Rae Del Sol is here, but I'm not sure. And I actually don't see her anyway. All right, I will take a few questions here, people. So if I have not answered your question, pop it in down below. If you are new here, definitely pop your question in down below. Marilyn, I think you're newish. Actually, no, I've seen you, Marilyn. You say, can you please pick a card for me? Yeah. You have the Ace of Wands here, and it dropped, but some sort of new beginning coming in for you, Marilyn. So some sort of new beginning coming in for you. There is what I would say. Is Dimples here? Because I just saw Dimples, and I have never answered a question for Dimples. So Dimples Austin, thank you for being here. I think you left me a really nice comment, by the way, the other day, so thank you for that. You say, just pull a card for me. Please, no question. Just curious. You have the 3 Wands. I feel like it's time for you to take a leap at this time, Dimples. To me, the 3 Wands is like waiting for the perfect moment to do something, but it says the perfect moment is now. So I would take action now on something. I would get started. I feel like you need to get started on something with that card. It's like you're waiting for something. Like you're waiting for your ships to come in with the 3 Wands. But I would get moving, is what I'd say to you. OCJE, whatever your name is. Sorry, I always butcher it. You say, can I trust C? I would say yes. With this card, so I would say yes, 7 of Wands. LM, thank you for the super chat. Will I be financially successful in this newer opportunity? You have the 10 of Wands, the Page of Wands. I'm not crazy about this, if I'm being honest with you. And so I would say no. Like I always say, like I've been ranting about this whole evening. I mean, we are in control over what happens and how successful we are. I always say if someone has been successful at something, you could easily be successful. But this would say no. To answer your question, 10 of Wands, carrying a burden. Maybe it's like too much work or something like that. Page of Wands, too immature of an opportunity. It's not saying you are immature. I feel like it's saying the situation is not mature. So maybe it needs more maturity. 10 of Swords would just say be like a no card. So I feel like saying no, if I'm being honest with you. JC, I lost your question. Hold on one second there, JC. I will find it. I just have to refresh this thing. You say, silly question, but 2 approaches for me and stand up. 1, personal, 2, topical. You say, which feels stronger? Any advice you give is always measured by intuition. Thank you. And I would definitely say personal. You have the 4 of Wands. So I feel like personal would be a good idea. JC, you know what's crazy is I have noticed that in the world of comedy, I feel like people are getting too topical. And like I feel like it needs to go the other direction towards more personal. I don't know. I think some of the best comedians are more personal. They talk about their personal lives more. That's just me, and I'm not very funny. So that's what I would say about that. But I would say personal. 4 Wands, freedom, happiness, celebrations. For topical, by the way, you have the 5 Wands. Too much conflict, right? I feel like people get enough of that. You know what I mean? It's like they get enough. I'm not trying to get political here or anything like that, JC, but I feel like people get enough of the political jokes. They get enough of the topical coronavirus jokes. It's like there's too much of it. I feel like people need freshness, newness, which is you. So I would say you. Alexis, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for next few months. You have the Lovers and the 3 Cups. Could be love coming in for you here, Alexis. I like it. So I feel like there could be love. Obviously, if you're looking for love, could be a perfect match coming in for you. This could also be just like celebrations coming in for you. Just good news, good things coming in for you. So yes. I like this a lot for you, Alexis. I feel like there's good energy. Definitely could be like taking a leap of faith as well with the Fool card. So I feel like there could be some sort of leap of faith coming in for you here, where it's like you're taking some sort of leap of faith or you're starting something new. I like it. Starting a new journey for sure. That looks really good. I'm really focused on the sun in this card, Alexis. I feel like there's like happiness, celebrations, like the sun card coming in for you. Like I said, you have that 3 Cups as well. Happiness, celebrations. So very positive energy coming in for you. Love it. Let me... Penny Yang. Hello, Penny. You have the Two of Pentacles. I feel like it's time to make a choice here with the Two of Pentacles. I would pick the new path there. Amy, you say, will I be able to trust the Aries? I would say yes, definitely. So, yes. Jaina, am I gonna find new love? I feel like you could have it already, is what I'd say. It could be an earth sign coming in for you. So I'd say yes, and I feel like it's an earth sign. That's what I would say to you there. Let me back this up real quick. And let me also, even though we're at the end here, let me turn off my phone here because it's buzzing. All right. JC, thank you again for the super chat, by the way. Really appreciate it. GB, will tomorrow go well for my daughter? Yes, definitely. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is like one of my favorite cards in the deck, so yes, no doubt about it. Nell, yeah, there's definitely attraction here, Nell, between KK, the Pisces, and you. So, yes, is what I would say. Abundant, success, really good card. LM, for the rest of the month, you have the Page of Swords. I would be curious for the rest of the month. Page of Swords to me says, like, follow your curiosity. So I feel like this month would be very good for you for curiosity, basically. Sandy, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And everybody else, Elizabeth, Diana, hello. Thank you both for being here. Really appreciate it. All right, I will make Annette. The Brussels sprouts are done. You are correct, Annette. So yes, no doubt about it. he just pulled them out. I heard it. Thank God, right? I'm done with the Brussels sprouts. Let me tell you, people. I'm over it. All right. Let's see here. GB, thank you. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. All right. Let me... Bella, you have this Sun. I feel like there's like a major financial change and happiness coming in for you. So, love it. Definitely very good for your finances, for sure. Rebecca, have a good night. Thank you for being here. Luar, you say, does D think of me? Yes. So, yes. I would just say yes to you with that card. So, yes, no doubt about it. Mispa, thank you for your super chat. Really appreciate it. I would wait, is what I would say to you. For settle, you have the Tower, which just says no. If you wait for court, you have the Temperance card, which literally says wait. So I would say wait. I would be patient, is what I would say to you. So I feel like you should wait, for sure, is what I would say there. Yeah, I feel like you should wait. Yep, definitely. No doubt about it. All right, let me put this over here. Here's the problem. Here's the other problem tonight, people. Tonight's a mess, right? But here's the problem. I have peanut butter on my desk right now, so I have to be very, very careful where I put my cards at the moment. So it's a major problems here at Middle Pond. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. You say, does my brother have any regrets about things? I would say yes. Yeah, I would say yes. So, yes, I feel like this could be regrets. I mean, this could be him. Very good energy, by the way. Magician says, like, you know, you're in control of the situation, basically. You say, does he care that I haven't been in contact? I would say yes. 6 Cups. Nostalgia. Thinking about you. Then thinking about the past. So, I would say yes. So, yes, to answer your question, Nicole. Isha, thank you for the super chat. As always, really appreciate it. Love cards for me and Daryl, please. 4 Cups. It's like love isn't being... It's like this is very withdrawn energy. So 4 Cups, as I always say, is like ignoring a love offer, or there needing to be a love offer. The Hermit card is like a very withdrawn energy. So I feel like the energy is very withdrawn here in this situation, is what I would say to you, Isha. It looks very stuck, basically, in that situation. Lovely Fins, hello. Thank you for the super chat. A card for my love life, please. Chariot, you are in control. Chariot says, like, make a choice to have love, basically. Yeah, I just feel like you have to get out there. The Fool. The Fool is, like, literally just taking a leap of faith, getting out there, meeting someone. So I feel like there's plenty of love coming in for you here. I do feel like it could be a Cancer, by the way, that's coming in for you. So I'm getting Cancer or Capricorn very strongly. You know, Capricorn, of course, is the opposite of Cancer. But for some reason, both of those signs are popping into my head. So it could be either one. But I feel like it could be either or, basically. Bob Buds, thank you again for the super chat. Advice for Becca Soul to Soul was chemistry. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is like, I feel like saying parallel paths is what I feel like saying, Bob. So that's a very weird message. I gotta be honest with you. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. It's like holding on to something. Sometimes I feel like we could meet someone where we're like on parallel paths with the person. So it's like we are, you know what I mean? You get what I'm going with this? It's like we are on like a similar path. So it's like we do feel a very strong connection with that person, you know? But it's like, but here you go. Queen of Pentacles. She could be now picking a new path. Queen of Pentacles is like divergence. It's a card that I call the crossroads. To me, it's like picking a new path. So it's like maybe your paths are diverging at this time. I hope that makes sense. George, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for my love life. This is like some sort of change, George, for you. You have Three of Wands. I feel like you need more action, basically, for you here. Yeah, I feel like you need to trust your intuition, George. Ace of Wands. I feel like there's like definitely a new beginning coming in for you. Three of Wands would definitely say get out there, as always. So Three of Wands, to me, says get out there and find love. There's plenty of love for you. Nicole... hello, thank you for the super chat. Is Melanie at current job happy I resigned or sad? I would say selfish, so sad. I mean, probably like, I mean, to me this would be more like indifference, because it's like, it basically says she only cares about herself. But I would say maybe happy. Does she think that the boss will start treating her with respect now? Yes, definitely. I feel like a very selfish energy here, Nicole. Not from you, from her. Five of Swords, selfishness. Nine of Pentacles is also a card that could represent only caring about yourself, basically. So I would say yes to that question as well. George, a card. Thank you again. You have the Judgment card. Yeah. Oh, I love this for you, George. The Wheel of Fortune, major turnaround, a lot of luck coming in for you here. This is like feeling like you're on the right path, feeling like a very strong connection with the direction you're going in life. Love it. Really good energy, George. Lionheart, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for work tonight. I found my cat. Congratulations. That is really good news. For work, you have the Three of Cups, I mean. So this is like a celebration, happiness, success coming in for you. So I think there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you there, is what I'd say to you. Robin, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Should I buy the Nike running shoes for support? I would say sleep on it. I feel like you will buy them in the future, but I would just say like not this second. So who knows? Maybe you're just like waiting for a little extra money or something like that, or it could be anything. But I would say think about it first, but then buy them. Does it really matter? Probably not. So, but that's I just kind of get like sleep on it is what I feel like saying with that Four of Swords. Megan, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Definitely love coming in for you. Could be like a water sign coming in for you here. Yeah, I feel like you've been very patient, of course, here, Megan. Yeah, could be a water sign. Could be a Pisces. Look at this. So it's like you have water, Pisces right here. I would say Virgo and Pisces I go back and forth on. I feel like it can work for sure, but it could be like a Pisces. To me, I know a ton of Pisces, and of course, and I know a lot of them that have been with Virgos, or still are. So it definitely could be a Pisces. Could be any sign, but definitely could be love coming in for you. Strength is just like patience in a lot of ways. And the moon is like letting go of fears and love. Yeah, feeling like there's too much competition or challenges. Yeah, but I don't know. It's like the universe is balancing things out in love for you. So definitely love coming in. Probably someone new. Yeah, Nine of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, though, is just too... Six of Pentacles comes up for me too much, is what I'm going to say to you, Megan. I feel like people are sick and tired of just the bits and pieces in relationships, like only getting just enough in a relationship, if that makes sense. So, yeah, that's what I would say to you. Ash, thank you for the super chat. You say, is there anything that I need to know currently? King of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. This could be love coming in for you. This could be like being very happy as well. The Ten of Cups is like fortune after difficulty. And the King of Pentacles is like a positive permanent change in your life. So I feel like there's like positive permanent change coming in for you. I feel like it's very good. Could be love as well. Could be an earth sign coming in for you. Robin, thank you again for the super chat. You say, will the doctor tomorrow at 1 p.m. be on my side? And believe me, yes, definitely. I would say yes to you. So the Eight of Wands is a card of like success, good news. So yes. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, card for March, please. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Hard work, but good card. I like the Knight of Pentacles because it's like working towards something, and that's what's popping into my head for you. I feel like you will be working towards something in March. I feel like you'll be successful. So, love it. Looks really good. KC, hey, KC, I was going to pull a card for you after this because I just read your email before this, but you have the Six of Wands. I feel like good news for you, KC. I feel like things will go well for you here. Yeah, Temperance, I would be patient, but I like this, KC. I feel like things are going to go well for you tomorrow, just so you know. That was convenient. Hey, Candy. Candy, feel free to pop your question in down below, Candy. Right down below. And I do have it. Candy, don't worry, I do have it. But feel free to pop your question in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. For some reason, it's not showing up on the other side. Oh, it is. Candy, you say, how are personal readings different? I'm thinking of getting one soon. Candy, for personal readings, I just go longer. The other thing I do for personal readings is it's more of like a spread. So, you know, I'm not just like pulling a card and giving a quick answer. I pull three. Basically, what I do personally for one question readings is I pull 3 cards for general information. I pull a challenge card, a solution card, and then an outcome card. So just more in depth, more of an answer, if that makes sense, Candy. So that's that is what I'd say to you. Brainiacs, thank you for the super chat. Will I find new living situation next month? No, I would say no. I feel like you will find one soon. You always get the Empress, which is crazy. I feel like you'll find one soon, but maybe just not this second, is what I would say to you. Robin, I would say the, you say the Hoka or the Nike. I would say the Nike for sure. Ten of Wands tells me that the Nike shoe would be better in general. The Ten of Wands is a card of releasing a burden. You know, it's a card of carrying a heavy weight, but, you know, it can represent releasing a burden. So I feel like the Nike would be better for you. Tammy, is the Gemini I dated recently, is he my life partner? I would say no, if I'm being honest with you. So I would say no. And there you go. Casey, thank you for the kind words. Casey says, Chris's personals are amazing. I've been getting them literally for 3 years. Literally. She has. Literally. Since before I even moved to the last place I was in. So it's probably been longer than 3 years. Crazy. Can't even believe it. That is nuts. But, all right. I think I'm going to cut this off here, people. So thank you, everyone, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow at like 9 o'clock in the morning to start the weekly readings. And then I will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to do the daily reading as well. So thank you, everyone, for being here. Really appreciate it. And definitely have a good night.